What point did you realize you didn't want to actually practice medicine? Obviously, you went through the whole process to get the degree and everything. What was it that just made like, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to go down this path.
Very good question. Yeah. So coming from an Eastern culture, I'm originally from Iran, but then my wife and I moved to the Netherlands and eventually we landed in Toronto, Canada. But coming from Iran and the Eastern culture, you know, there's this mentality in the Eastern families that you have to become a doctor or you have to be a lawyer, you know, certain specific careers in order to have a secure career and be successful in your life. So I followed the public voice, right?
Yes.
So what was the trend? And it's still the trend in a lot of countries, especially in Eastern countries. So I went to med school. I was a very good high school student. So I went to med school and medicine runs in the family. My elder brother is a doctor, my older sister is a doctor. So I went to med school, but the moment I entered med school, like the first semester, I realized this is not for me. I'm not really passionate about it.
Right.
And not only that, I was actually having a very hard time. I was struggling because later on, I realized when I looked back, it was not my personality type didn't match. So because you know, I always wanted to be creative, come up with creative ideas, try out new stuff. But, you know, med school normally doesn't allow you
Give
to
you that space, right?
Right. So you have to like study thousands of pages of textbooks every single semester and memorize them and so on and so forth. With all due respect, I love medical doctors. We all need them, and I think very highly of them. But it was not meant for me. So it was not a snap decision. It took me like forever, 6-7 years to make that decision. I finally graduated from med school. But at that point, I knew for sure that I was not going to practice medicine and this was not going to be my career going forward.